96.7 KCAL rocks. Look at us already at Thursday and already in a new month of June. Welcome to June with our guy Pep. What's up, Pep?
Hey, yo, what is up? Good morning, Patrick. We're going to crack open the month of June with game one of the NBA Finals. It's all set. Unfortunately for you Laker fans, it does not involve my Lakers, does not involve the Clippers, not my Sacramento Kings. It's going to be your household Denver Nuggets and your Miami Heat. It sounds very strange, Patrick, to say that out loud because I don't know if anyone picked the Nuggets to go all the way before the season began. In Miami, just think about it. They were a play-in team from the Eastern Conference, the number 8 seed, yet they make it to the finals. I think it's a very bizarre and strange matchup, but I think it's going to be a good series. What do you think?
Kind of that bizarre, strange matchup, honestly, is kind of why I want to watch it because I have no idea how they're going to match up. There is like straight up talent on Denver's side, and you have to give them credit for finally punching through and making it to the finals for the first time against just heart. Jimmy Butler is heart, man, and it's going to be a hell of a competition. I could see this going 7. You know what? There's a lot of people who think the Nuggets are going to smoke the Heat, and I'm like, wow, you're already dissing Yimmy buckets, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, Himmy buckets. That's right.
Yimmy buckets, dude.
Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. We have dissed the Miami Heat all season long, including in the playoffs, and they rise to the occasion every single time. So I would not count them out against the Denver Nuggets. Are the Nuggets probably the favorite going into the NBA Finals in Game 1 tonight? Yeah, I would say, yeah, Denver's the favorite. But, man, Miami has beaten everyone in front of them. Maybe they underachieved during the regular season, because remember, they just squeezed in as a play-in team. They had to play in just to make the playoffs, and then they were the 8th seed. But, man, they've answered the bell, dude. They have competed and knocked off some good teams en route to get to this spot. So, yeah, is Denver the favorite in my eyes? Yes. Is it going to be an easy series? No. I think Miami's going to give them everything they got, including Himmy buckets.
It's exactly where Himmy wants to be. Doubted. He's been doubted his whole life. It's perfect for him. He loves this environment.
You know, I love that the kids say he is him, right? He's the man. He is him. Himmy buckets, Jimmy Butler is him. Like, he is that guy. When you talk about him, he is him because he has led this team all the way to the NBA Finals. They have been shorthanded in some of these games with injuries to key players, but they got to this point. And again, I don't care if they were underwhelming all regular season. They're here now. So I think it's going to be a fun NBA Finals. Game 1 tonight, Denver and Miami.
Get your popcorn ready.
Yeah, get your popcorn ready. Hey, and if the NBA is not your thing and you like the old hockey puck and the Stanley Cup Finals, dude, this is a great time of the year because you've got the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup Finals going on at the same time. And Patrick, what a time to be a fan in the state of Florida down in Miami because you've got the Miami Heat. But you also have the Florida Panthers playing in the Stanley Cup Finals against the Las Vegas Golden Knights. So it's going to be a lot of great sports championship action the next week or so.
I'm pulling for our Vegas Knights, man, an extension of California.
Yeah.
I feel like, future home of the A's. I just can't believe I cannot believe I'm seeing that. Did you even see, sidebar, did you see the fan run out on the field at the A's game? And no one even cared.
No.
And even went back to his seat and got to watch the game. You at least got to throw him out. Come on, have some pride for yourself.
Yeah, there's like nobody going to A's games, and the handful of people that are going, some guy jumped on the field, ran around the diamond, and then he jumped back over the wall, like into the stands where the fans would sit. Security just kind of looked around like, whatever. Nobody cares.
Everyone's giving up.
Everyone is giving up in Oakland right now. Hey, and speaking of Oakland, so the last time that the NBA and the NHL Stanley Cup Finals had a team playing in both of them, respectively, from the same city was a couple years ago when they had the San Jose Sharks and the Golden State Warriors when they were still in Oakland at the time. But, Patrick, a city has never had the NBA and Stanley Cup champion in the same season. It's never happened. So if Miami and the Florida Panthers can do it in the same season, that would make a little bit of sports history. If you're a history nut, you like those things. It could happen this year for the first time.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So we'll see. We'll see if Miami gets it done, or is it going to be the Las Vegas, aka Southern California, Golden Knights, or is it going to be the Nuggets in the NBA Finals? So we'll see if our Miami, Florida teams get it done this year. But I do want to talk more about Las Vegas because Jimmy G's future with the Raiders is still up in the air. We kind of joked about it last week, Patrick, like just tongue in cheek. And now it's actually gaining some steam that there might be something credible behind the fact that Jimmy G, health-wise because of his foot, might not be ready to play, might have his contract waived. And Tom Brady, what if he does delay his ownership with the Las Vegas Raiders and becomes their quarterback this season? It sounds like it's not that far of a stretch right now.
I wouldn't rule anything out. Obviously, knows the coach, knows the offense. Don't fool yourself. He is still taking care of himself, and he's ready at any moment. I mean, if Jimmy G is hurt, he's already hurt, by the way. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and who knew, back when they signed him that there was this waiver, this addendum in the contract saying, hey, dude, if you didn't pass the physical and your foot's not ready for the season, and it's, then the contract is void, essentially. Like, it's not like we even signed you. So, but what do they do for a quarterback? They don't have any other legit starting quarterbacks, but you could have a potential owner who could come down, as we joked last week, but now it sounds like it could actually happen.
On comes the cape out of the executive booth.
Oh, my gosh. Dude, that would be nuts. All right, so from NFL action, some college football news. So, Patrick, a lot of these big-time college football programs are releasing their schedules for the upcoming season. They've been hyping up that first week of college football in the month of August. We got some great matchups. But did you know, before all these big-time college football programs play their first games, they come here to the IE. They come to the University of Redlands. And in fact, they got these big-time summer camps at the U of R, where these college football programs come to us to look at our high school players to recruit them. And tonight, it is going to be Oregon State. Oregon State tonight, the Washington Huskies Friday night, and into next week we got Oregon, Washington State, Boise State, USC, and UCLA behind that. Like all of these big-time coaches, Chip Kelly, I mean, you name them, they come here to the IE. That's where they start their season, is right here to see our high school guys.
It's a hotbed of talent and a hotbed of bring your garbage pail and your lunch pail to work and kick some ass, dude. I love it.
Listen, it's not by accident that year after year after year after year, they come out to the IE, they come to the University of Redlands because they get to see all the great IE high school football players in one spot. Like, dude, they recruit the IE hard. And again, their football season, before they play their first game, it starts right here in the month of June because that's where they recruit a lot of their guys and offer scholarships.
One of my favorite parts about being here is all that.
Yeah, a ton of talent. And speaking of talent, we'll wrap it up like this. Lamont Butler, the pride of Riverside Poly High School. He is a March Madness legend, hitting that game-winning basket in the Final Four for San Diego State. Patrick, I think we talked about it on here a couple weeks ago that he was putting his name in the NBA draft. Well, he has taken his name out of the NBA draft selection process, and he's going back to the Aztecs. He wants to, as the kids say, run it back. He wants to lead San Diego State back to the finals and hopefully win them a national championship.
Good news for one of our area teams once again, man. Pretty cool.
Yeah, area team with area guys, man. Like we talk about recruiting the IE. I'm just proud to call the IE home, man. We got so many great athletes, high school football, and we got Lamont Butler at San Diego State. They're all over. The list goes on and on and on. But, man, we got guys all over the place, some real dudes.
See why we talked to Pep with his finger on the pulse of what the hell's going on all of it. We will catch up on Monday once again with our dude. Tell him how to get your stuff, Pep.
Hey, we got lots of dudes on Inland Sports. If you're down with the IE and you're down with sports, check us out. That's Inland Sports, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and the Inland Sports YouTube channel.
Thanks, Pep.